Alright guys, welcome back to another update. Hope you guys are doing well. Got a lot to show you guys. We got a lot going on at this time. So this is the part of the game where if you don't know what's going on, just go back to some of the older videos. It will definitely fill you in and you'll know exactly how we got to this point. At this stage in the game, we're looking like we pretty much have Africa taken care of, as you can see. We got maybe 4 more provinces we need to get, and those are very simple. We're just taking our time on these. They're a little bit more, probably got a little more protection than we expected, but nonetheless, 1 2 3 4, and we have the total continent secured. I want to start over here on the left side because that's where the main concern is at. Now, where we find ourselves at, guys, is we have this coalition here. Let me make sure they're all in the same coalition. The coalition of trust. Okay, so that's 1 2 3 4. All right, so we have this entire continent here, for some strange reason deciding that they want to attack Africa. I mean, why not go up here? Well, let me see who this is. Okay, so that's why they're not going that way. Let's see here. Okay, and I guess that's where their coalition stops. Let me see who this guy is. Okay, so they didn't want to go up here and bother these guys. They want to come. Coalition of trust. So I don't get it. You guys are all here. Let's see who else, if they have any. Let's see who their other members are. Okay, so here go the members of this. You got 1 2. Let me check Alabama. I don't think Alabama is a part of that. Okay. What about Iowa? Okay. So now, you would think, being though they're connected, they would go to war, but they decide this coalition here, this is the primary group here. They decide they want to come and attack us on this right side where South Nigeria is at. Number one, they made if they were smart, they might have tried to choose somewhere down here, because we've been focusing so much energy up here that they're going to run smack into South Nigeria and the things that he had going on. And what I like about South Nigeria, again, I gotta give him more credit, because you gotta be able to pinpoint when you're playing with a good player, and pinpoint some of the things they do that is very unselfish, and it helps the whole team. He could have easily, South Nigeria, rushed and tried to push his way up through this way, right? But instead, he had the presence of mind to protect this area here and build up his territory. So now, with Mr. Santa Cruz here bringing all of this, he brought literally, I mean, look at what he brought. I mean, that's a load. That's a heavy load. And so he brings 19 tanks, 300 soldiers, 13 horses, fully loaded. And so I guess what his goal is to maybe try to get on board right here and get out of the get on land probably. And so I would send every boat in this area to take down as many of these as I can, because that's going to be the key. And then you got to get these we got to get these bombers up and going, because right now we got way too many bombers just sitting. They could be attacking right now and dissuading him from coming any further. But I don't know if that's the goal. Maybe South Nigeria want to suck them in and then tear them up, which, hey, that's a good strategy too. So let South Nigeria handle his business on this end. And like I said, I find it very strange that they would be so aggressive towards us, which begs to question. Like I said earlier, it just feels as if we're playing against Abruzzo on one of his other accounts, and it just seems like it's some aggression there. I believe this is Abruzzo right here. If you ask me, I believe this is Abruzzo. May not be, but I think it is, because the aggression is just too much. And we've had some talks with me and the coalition, and we think that may be the case. So let's just keep looking around here. We got Abruzzo still jabbing at us. All right, so that's what we're dealing with on this side, guys. So I'm gonna keep you guys filled in between the war between South Nigeria. Well, let me just not say that, because we're a whole coalition. But I'm confident that South Nigeria, and I know some of the Marlins troops are headed this way. Matter of fact, here they go right here. I see bombers on the way. So I'm confident that these guys are going to handle this situation with no problem. I'm just interested to see how many more soldiers he has on the way, and I'm interested to see if any more of his coalition members are trying to come in any other kind of way. Because I've seen, like I said, I had to deter this guy right here. So I don't know if there's more coming, from that lower part. So I'm going to keep some reinforcements here just in case they try to come to the southern part. So yeah, we're going to keep some reinforcements down here, and if I need to bring some airplanes, then I had to just double back and bring some airplanes down here. All right, now let's swing up here. Now, what I find interesting right here, guys, check this out. Mr. Rajputana, this guy right here, and this guy right here. Remember how he wouldn't do this trade with me? I find it so funny now that he's at war with Khorasan. So if we zoom out a little bit, let me just show you what's going on and why it should work out in my favor. You got West Rajputana right there, you got Khorasan right there, right next to each other, and they're going neck and neck. They just tearing each other up right here. And so as they weaken each other up, I continue to send in troops and get stronger. Sometimes, guys, this game is about patience. It's about knowing what's going on around you, and it's about knowing when you need to just relax and take a chill pill. And then there are other occasions where you need to be on the attack and you need to be aggressive. As you can see, like I said, they're fighting over here. Rajputana just lost 29 men. So they're fighting. They are fighting. And then I can see here, Khorasan look like he didn't build a fort or something right there, because this guy lost 29 and he only lost 4. So it's good to pay attention, guys, to other people's skills and strategy and how they're fighting, because something about this area here is this was kind of amateurish probably on West Rajputana's part, unless Khorasan just used some gold marks and just built that fort real quick on them, which is probably what it looks like happened. And so all I'm going to do is I'm closing out that last spot that Abruzzo is at right here, and then I'm just going to hold my position in these areas and build up. I'm building forts in all of these areas. This is how you prepare, guys, so a couple days from now I will be completely forted up. So if I decide to advance on West Rashputana, which I have not decided to do, we're not at war. I let it go that he didn't let me get that province right there. He didn't have to, and he gave me the reason why. So I'll accept that as a reason why he didn't want to do that. And but we'll see what goes on in the next couple of days. Okay, got those guys on the way. All right, now let's swing on back up here. Finally got somebody on this right side. We got Congo right here on this right side, which is great. So you can start working this area, because what I'm seeing is a lot of these guys want to probably push and get into here. They're probably trying to push through right now and get all of this. But what I remember seeing through the intel was I remember Abruzzo had a lot of his heavy artillery up in this area here. So that's something that I've been wary of. I don't want that group, mobilizing towards where I'm at. So I was considering that as well. But great job by Congo to get here. And as you can see, he's bringing in the rest of his reinforcements. And he's also taking care of business on this end. Only tricky part I see that he's going to have to deal with is that I guess this one revolted, and that's Khorasan. So in Khorasan, he's at war with Rashputana, like I said. So that province right there, I would just send a message to Khorasan if I was Congo and see if they can make some kind of deal to trade for that. And if he doesn't want to do it, that'll be like the same situation I'm in down here. It's like no one wants another country to be in the middle of their country like that. All right, now let's swing over here. And I love what Tanganyika and Shari is doing. They're both here. As you can see where this little white line is, you got Tanganyika on this side, and you got Shari, Ubangi Shari on this side. And they're doing a great job of just working this area, spreading it out and closing it out. So I see they got a little resistance coming, but this is all about outsmarting this AI, which is not that difficult. You have to take your time and pick your battles. So they're doing a pretty great job of doing that. All right, so let me swing over here where I'm at, and I'm still working this little area. Right now we're just trying to work our way on up. And so we're doing that at this time. We're just taking our time, moving slow, no rush. Let's see. Oh wow, I didn't mean to go past that guy. Okay, interesting. Let's go ahead and attack him. Let me turn him back around. Let him go attack him too. And all I'm doing, guys, I'm just mobilizing all of these troops, taking our time, no real rush. Once I took the capital, I was able to take my feet off the gas a little bit, guys, and just really just kind of focus on looking at the whole map and just restructuring how I see everything, and just refocusing where we're at this point. And so I took a little time to do that, and now it's time to be a little bit more strategic, a little bit more hands-on as far as moving my troops forward, and starting to get into this area here, and just starting to expand and getting into this sweet spot. And so can't wait to get up in this area, guys. That's the goal at this point. Let's see. Yeah, I'm thinking once we get past this little area here, we're gonna be good to go. It's gonna be a free fall. And like I said, I got my coalition members on this side. Hopefully we can meet up and just keep it pushing. This area, this little island here that I'm on has been a little challenging. But a lot of times, like for example, you gotta know when to retreat and when to just maneuver a little bit until we get more reinforcements here. So I'm gonna let them take this province, no problem. And I moved him from here to there because I have a level 3 fort right there. And so why not just move him over there, take him out so they lose another 10, and then we'll have a safe zone here. Whereas if he decided to attack me here, I'll have about, at least almost 20 there by the time that guy get there, and we'll be protected here. And we're just breaking them down slowly but surely. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and stop that one. Let's see if we can take him out. Yep, should take him out because he doesn't have a fort right there. So let's see. Look at this guy. Look how much energy he got left. Y'all see that little red piece right there? Come on now. All right, so he'll be gone in the... Oh, and look at this here. They think they so slick. Look at what they do. But it's okay. It's going to backfire. Look at this, guys. So now, they leave him alive now, guys. And so, let me see if I can... Nah, I ain't got nobody. All right, so they left him alive now. Let me see how long it's going to take. Okay, he just sent 2. Okay, that ain't no problem. And it's going to take him more than an hour to get there. So that's fine. This guy is out of there. Okay. Let me just go ahead and move these guys down here. And this is how you play, guys. You got to take some time and strategize and do the little tedious things. And this is what makes the difference, because once I'm done with this, I'm going right here. And then that gives me room to just have a way to just mobilize my troops up into these areas here. So that's what that is. As well as we're over here. We want a piece of everything. We're not going to sleep behind the wheel. So right now, I don't want to stir the bee's nest over here until I get more troops. So I'm just going to hold my positions over here. And what I think I'm going to do... What I think I want to do is... Let me build. Should I build some forts here? No. I'm just gonna move around as they try to attack or not attack. Like let's say if this guy was to bring that guy down there, I would just move. So no, we're not gonna build forts. We're just gonna outsmart the AI. And another part here is these boats. As you can see, it's keeping me from going over here. So I'm going to just back my guys up a bit. I'll back these guys up a bit until these bombers get there. And once those bombers get there, in fact, let me just go ahead and give them their command right now. I'm sending them right over here to deal with this little boat issue. So he'll be out of there. Okay, so we're just gonna leave that alone for a while until we get that taken care of. And that should close this out and we can go ahead and move forward. Plus those airplanes, once they get here, I can segue and have them start to protect me over here and give me some air support. And that's pretty much it. I made my way all the way back around And so that is pretty much it. So I will keep you guys filled in as the wars crank up. As you can see this right here, finna crank up. I'm gonna tell you how I'm gonna handle Mr. Rajputana and how him and Khorasan is fighting. Also how we're continuously trying to go ahead and get Mr. Abruzzo out of here as promised. And we will keep you guys updated. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Subscribe, like the video, and stay tuned. Thank you.